Hey guys, so I'm making this video to show you the power of VirtuSign and how easy it actually is to create a document for your business, whether it be any of the types of documents that we currently have trained on our system, on our platform. So we've taken over 30 of the most popular types of business documents, ranging from things like amendments, bill of sale, employment agreements, right down to warranties, vendor service agreements, subcontract agreements, proposals, all of the things that small to medium sized businesses use every single day. So with VirtuSign, we have built into our platform a very simplistic dashboard that allows you to track your documents, what's been signed, what's out there, what hasn't. You also can log all of your clients on the left-hand side here as well. You've got folders that you can store your contracts and business documents in. So for example, you could create a folder for NDAs or whatever it may be. And that means you can then store all of your successfully completed NDAs into this folder or any of your outstanding documents as well. You can also then customize all of your settings, add on seats and team members onto our platform, and everything is built into our system. The e-signature facility is also built into VirtuSign, which I'll show you in a second. But the amazing thing about our platform is you've got all the power of what you would have with an AI model. However, ours is uniquely trained for each specific type of document, with thousands of pieces of data to help with that, all built into our system that facilitates the structural creation of the document alongside the e-signature, which typically you would need to use multiple platforms for, or you would be using a platform that only allows you to edit generic templates that are not relevant to jurisdiction, or they don't have the correct information, which then leads to lots of editing time and things like that. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually make a contract, and how quickly and easily you can actually do this. So I'm going to choose to create a proposal for this one. I'm going to select a dummy company. So this is a company that we have set up previously in our clients list. I'm going to select the signee, which would be the dummy customer. If this company had multiple signees, I could select multiple signees and create a signing order if they had to do that for some companies that maybe have multiple directors and things like that. So in the brief, you can see here that our brief populates based on the type of document you're creating. So for example, in this situation here, this is to present the formal offer or plan for consideration, example, a proposal seeking funding or a proposal selling something or something like that. So for this one, I'm going to put in here web design proposal. I'm going to put in website design will take 4 weeks. Website development will take 6 weeks. And also, let me just say our payment terms will be 50% deposit and 50% remaining to be paid on completion of project. Okay, so as you can see, that took me a couple of seconds, get those lines in. And that should be enough for our system to structure out a contract that includes this information. Total contract duration, I'm not going to use that this time around because this is a one-off project. If this was a recurring project such as marketing or something like that, I would put in here contract duration of 6-12 months, or I could do, for example, years, days, whatever I want to do. Contract value, in this situation, that's put in £5,000 sterling as a one-off project fee. And now I'm going to generate the document. So essentially what's happening right now is our system is talking to the AI modeling, and it's going to now produce a document which follows the correct structure for a proposal, but it also contains the jurisdiction and terms and conditions based on where the client is based at and where we're based at, which is in this case in the UK. And we're also going to have in there the data that I input for the sentences expanded on and turned into an actual contract. So as you can see, the document has been created. That took around about 10 seconds to generate. I can now edit the document, so I can make manual edits if I want to. You can see all of the information is put forward here, executive summary. So the summary is that it's a web design and development project, user-friendly website that meets the specific needs to the recipient. So the AI has actually helped sort of expand on the messaging of this document to make it more precise and more informative using the very short amount of information I give it. Timeline and milestones are listed here as well, so you can also edit the start date, things like that. We're actually developing on this system at the minute, so we're going to be improving how this document looks, how it appears, the structure and layout, and things like that. But also we are going to have our AI assistant support completing these little tabs, for example, start dates and things like that. All of the deliverables are in here, which is obviously the fully developed and designed website. Terms and conditions. So as you may remember, I put in that 50% must be paid up front. So as you can see here, the agreed compensation for the proposal was £5,000, payable in 2 installments, which is 50% as per input. And then you can see down here that it's calculated the VAT at 20% because this customer is based in the UK. So now all I need to do is save that. I'm going to save it in the contracts. I'm going to save it. And then I am going to then move into the next and final step to send it. So it's as simple as doing this. I send the email. Contract has now been sent for signing. I'm just going to grab my phone here. That contract has already arrived. So you can see here, I've got this lovely email from VirtuSign. Click into the email, and then as you can see, it's populating the document. So I can actually scroll through the document on my phone very simply and easily. I want to sign it, so I'm just going to click on the bottom, sign here. I can just draw my signature, so you can see here. And then when I save that, that's it done. So that is the saved contract. It's completed. If I refresh on here, you're going to see that the timeline and tracking of this document should reflect that it has been opened and it has been signed. So that's it in a nutshell. That's currently what you have access to with Beta. If you're interested in getting free access to Beta, now you can apply via our website. We're approving people every day. You can get in, use our system, test it out, give us feedback, play around with it. We're currently building and developing on this as we go. We're about to close our first round of funding, hopefully, very shortly, which will lead to a massive expedition in terms of speed and development. And yeah, we're building something very special here, something very powerful that saves a ton of time for users that are currently using more traditional document builders or using things like Word and DocuSign and trying to use things like ChatGPT, which is very generic and not specifically trained to help support their documents. So check it out, virtu-sign.com. I'd be delighted to have you on board as a beta tester. And if you have any questions or you want to reach out to our team at any point in time, you can do so. You can email us at info@virtu-sign.com. And yeah, check it out, guys, and I hope you enjoy the platform.